The next speaker is Prashant Kumar, and he will be talking about pseudo-completeness of the compact open topology on C of X. So I invite Prashant Kumar.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Prashant Kumar. First, I would like to thank the organizer for giving me this opportunity. This talk is based on my published paper titled with pseudo-completeness of the compact open topology on CX. This work is done under the supervision of Dr. Pratibha Garg. Let me first give an overview. First, I will introduce my topic. Then I will define the open problem. Then further, I will discuss some basic definition. Then I will show my result. And then further, finally, some of key references. Function space. Am I audible?
Yes. Hello? Yes, you are audible. Yes.
I'm getting a notification. Start my video. The host has asked you to start your video.
If you would
if
like,
you wish to start your video, if you wish other people to see your face, then you can start it or just ignore it. That's the.
Actually, my network connection
okay,
is very.
Then simply ignore it. Then simply ignore it. Sure. Then just ignore it. Just continue your talk. That's everything is fine.
Perfectly fine. No issues. You can continue.
Okay. As the name says, function space. This is a set of all functions with some topology. My work is basically on a set of all real value continuous function on Tychonoff space with compact open topology, and it is denoted by CKX. Compact open topology is first introduced by R.H. Fox in 1945. Then further, it was developed by Arens and Dugunji. The main idea to study compact open topology on CX is to study sequence of continuous function which converges uniformly on compact set. The subbasis open set for CKX is of the form AV, where F which is equal to F belongs to CX, such that F of A is subset of V, where A is a compact subset of X and V is an open subset of R. It can be shown that the collection of the set of the form F A epsilon, which is equal to G belongs to CX, such that modulus of Fx minus Gx is less than epsilon for all X belonging to A, forms a neighborhood base at F in CKX, where A is a compact subset of X and epsilon is any positive real number. Now, the problem. It is an open problem to characterize those space X for which CKX has various completeness property. Here, this completeness is different from complete matrix. Completeness property, we mean a topological property that implies bare property. We have some completeness property like completely metrizable, check completeness, save completeness, almost check completeness, subcompact, pseudo completeness, socket complete, weakly alpha favorable, and etc. If I can rewrite the problem like if X has some property, topological property P, if and only if CKX has some completeness property Q. Basically, I am working on this. X has some property P, if and only if CKX has some completeness property Q. It has been seen that in CKX, some of the completeness properties are equivalent. We have a result from McCoy and Netanyahu paper that in CKX, completely metrizable, check completeness, save completeness, almost check completeness, pseudo complete Q space, pseudo complete sigma space, all are equivalent in CKX. But still there is a wide gap between almost check complete and bare space. We have an example of a ladder space for which CKX is bare but not weakly alpha favorable. Weakly alpha favorable lie in between the gap, and since this is not weakly alpha favorable and pseudo completeness also implies weakly alpha favorable, then this implies that CKX is bare but not pseudo complete, and so on. CKX is bare and it is not almost check complete. This is a ladder space. This example can be found on Grunen's MAP 1997 paper. My result is basically an answer to a question raised by R.A. McCoy. R.A. McCoy, in his paper, Complete Function Space, raised a question: is there any characterization of CKX being pseudo-complete, which is analogous to a theorem 8.4 of Lutzer and McCoy in 1980? Basically, this paper deals with CX with points point open topology, and he give an answer to the open problem, like X has a some property if and only if CPX is pseudo complete. Let me define pseudo complete. First, pseudo base. A family beta of non-empty open subset of topological space X is a pseudo base if every non-empty open subset of X contains at least one member of beta. Complete sequence. A sequence beta n of pseudo base for X is said to be complete sequence if whenever un belongs to beta n and un contained un plus one closure, then intersection of un is non-empty. A topological space X is called pseudo complete if it has a complete sequence of pseudo base. Hemicompact. A space X is called hemicompact space if there exists a sequence of compact set an in X such that for any compact subset A of X, A is contained in An holds for some n. A space X is said to be KR space if every KC continuous function defined on X is continuous. Here KC continuous, we mean those function which is continuous on every compact subset of X. A subset Y of a space X is said to be K closed in X if Y intersection A is closed in A for every compact subset A of X. A space X is said to be a K space if every K closed subset of X is closed in X. A family A is closed refinement of a family B of subset of X denoted by A closure refined B if every member U of A, there exists a member V of B satisfying U closure subset of V. This is the main result for any space. In the entire presentation, my space X is Tychonoff space. No, this is for any space X. If CKX is pseudo complete space, then every closed hemicompact subset of X is a K space and is C embedded in X. Let us first introduce some notation. The space FKX is set of all real valued function defined on X with the compact open topology. And the subbasis open set of FKX is of the form AB, which is equal to F belongs to Fx, such that F of A is contained in V, where A is compact subset of A, X, and V is open subset of R. This space has been studied in McQuay and Netantu paper published in 1986. Another notation, the space KCKX. This is set of all real valued KC continuous function, which is continuous on every compact subset of X with the compact open topology. And we have a result that A space CKX is completely metrizable if and only if X is hemicompact space. I'm giving the outline of the proof. Since we are assuming CKX is pseudo complete, then it has a complete sequence of pseudo base. Let beta n be a complete sequence of pseudo base for CKX. Now, since CKX is a subspace of FKX, even CKX is dense subspace of FKX, then we have for each B belongs to beta n, we can fix BKF and open subset of FKX such that B is equal to BKF intersection CKX. Then we define beta kf n accordingly. Then since CKX is dense in FKX, then we have beta kf also forms a pseudo base for FKX, but it is not complete sequence of pseudo base. It's just a pseudo base for FKX. Now let A be a closed hemicompact subset of X. Then define a map pi A from FKX to FKA by F goes to F restricted on A. Here one can easily see that the map pi A is onto and continuous, and since A is closed, it can be seen that pi A is open also. Now first we will show that pi A CKX contains a dense G delta subset of KCK. Basically pi A CKX is a subset of KCK. KCKA is also dense in FKA. And since the mapping is from FKX to FKA and KCKA is a subset of FKA. Now we will show that pi A CKX contains a dense G delta subset of KCKA. Clearly for each n, pi A beta kf n, which is equal to pi A b kf, so that b kf belongs to beta kf n, forms a pseudo base for FKX. Since KCKA is dense subspace of FKA, the family pi a beta cap n intersection kck also forms a pseudo base k. Now we will construct a subfamily mu n of beta n which satisfies the following property. That is mu n plus 1 closure defines mu n. Union of pi a b cap intersection kcka such that b belongs to un is open and dense in kcka for each n. Member of mu n is disjoint. Diameter of pi a b cap intersection kcka is less than 1 upon n for each b belongs to mu n. Since kck is completely metrizable, then we can talk about diameter. Now we define gn, which is equal to union of pi a mu cap n intersection kcka, which is open and dense in kcka. Since kck is completely metrizable, implies it is a bare space, and we know that in a bare space, countable intersection of dense open set is dense in that space. Then we have G which is equal to intersection of Gn, which is a G delta dense subset of kcka. Since then we finally conclude, we will show that G is a subset of pi a ckx. That is pi a ckx contains a dense G delta subset of kcka. With the help of this, we finally conclude pi a ckx is equal to kcka, which means that every kc continuous function defined on A, we have an extension from ckx. That is, if we restrict on A, that belongs to kcka, which implies that A is a kr space, and and we have a result that hemi-compact kr space is a k space. And since every kc continuous function has a continuous extension, then it is a C embedded in X. Then we have corollary. If ckx is pseudo-complete, then ckA is completely metrizable for every closed hemi-compact subspace A of X. The converse of the above theorem holds true for perfect image of topological sum of hemi-compact space. Perfect image, we mean a continuous map which is closed, and inverse image of every point is compact subset of X. Then we have a theorem that let X be a perfect image of topological sum of hemi-compact space. Then if every closed hemi-compact subspace of X is a K space and is C embedded in X, then CKX is pseudo-complete. Then further, we have a corollary. Let X be a perfect image of topological sum of hemi-compact space. Then every closed hemi-compact subspace of X is a K space and is C embedded in X if and only if CKX is pseudo-complete. The converse is also true in perfect pre-image of topological sum of hemi-compact space. The statement is let X be a topological space that can be mapped onto a topological sum of hemi-compact space by a perfect map. Then if every closed hemi-compact subspace of X is a K space, then CKX is pseudo-complete. Here we do not need C embedded because this space is a normal, and every closed subset in a normal space can be C embedded. Then we have a corollary. Let X be a topological space that can be mapped onto a topological sum of hemi-compact space by a perfect map. Then every closed hemi-compact space is a K space if and only if CKX is pseudo-complete. Then finally, we have a corollary. Let X be a topological sum of hemi-compact space. Then every closed hemi-compact space of X is a K space if and only if CKX is pseudo-complete. These are some references. The proof of all the results can be found in my paper titled with pseudo-completeness of the compact open topology on CX, published in Topology. Thank you.
Thank you for the talk. Any questions?
Yeah, so if your space is metrizable, suppose X is R, then many of these things will follow.
Yeah,
right?
yes, ma'am. Most of the completeness property holds for CKX. for CKX.
Yeah, so can you remind me what is K for continuous
K is
function?
CX is the set of all continuous function, and K denotes compact open topology on CX.
Okay. But that's already, okay, it's a Lie topology. No. Anyway,
Compact open topology on CX.
Compact open topology. But for R, it is, okay. Yeah, okay, thank you. I will, if I have more question, I'll write to you.
Okay.